Marhaba. Welcome to Q-Chem. Q-Chem has operated in Said, Qatar since 2003. We are growing, and our new operations share the same commitment to safety and environmental excellence as our initial ones. Roslafan Olefins Company, or RLOC, is a partnership olefins cracker with Qatar operated by Q-Chem. Q-Chem 2 in Said includes new polyethylene and normal alpha olefins units. At Q-Chem, every employee, contractor, or visitor is empowered to stop unsafe work. At Q-Chem, our most important measure of success is sending each person home safely each and every day.
Hello, I'm Nabil Al-Sadi, Q-Chem's Operations Manager. I'd like to welcome you to our facility where safety is our most important value. Our values establish our priorities. Safety is always the first consideration in everything we do. At Q-Chem, we work safely or not at all. We strive for zero incidents and injuries for all employees, contractors, and visitors. I hope that our safety focus is clear for you at Q-Chem. Please take a moment to read the tenant's poster hanging nearby. These are the basics we are committed to following at Q-Chem every day. I expect if you are an employee, contractors, or visitors that you will speak up immediately if you see anything unsafe. We want every person that works or visits Q-Chem to go home safely every day. If you experience any injury or illness while at our facility, no matter how minor, we require you to stop work and report it immediately to your supervisor or designated site representative. Immediate reporting is the best way to ensure proper treatment for the person and elimination of the hazard. Your awareness and alertness is one key step in preventing injuries and illnesses. Remember, if you have any questions, stop and ask. At Q-Chem, there's always time to do it right. I hope you enjoy this short safety orientation video, and please remember to ask your supervisor or designated site representative any questions you might have following this presentation. Thank you and be safe.
Located in Said, Qatar, Q-Chem produces polyethylene, 1-hexene, and sulfur. With over 650 employees and contractors, our facility is made up of many types of work settings, including administrative, maintenance, shipping and delivery, laboratories, and process unit areas. For your safety and the security of our facility, access to Q-Chem is restricted. You will be required to check in upon arrival at the security station by showing proper identification. After signing in, you will be issued a visitor's badge and your arrival is announced to the Q-Chem designated site representative you are visiting. This person will be escorting you throughout your visit and will be able to answer any questions you may have regarding facility safety and security procedures. At the conclusion of this video, you will receive a visitor card indicating that you have completed the safety orientation. Your card will be valid for 1 full year. Several areas within our facility are designated as restricted areas. If part of your visit includes entering these restricted areas, you and your Q-Chem designated site representative will follow additional sign-in and sign-out procedures in each area. Warning signs are posted in areas where exposure to hazardous chemicals may occur. For your safety, eye wash stations and safety showers are located in designated areas within process units. Information about all chemicals in the facility is maintained and accessible on-site. Let your Q-Chem designated site representative know if you want to access a specific material safety data sheet. In order to enter our process areas safely, you will need the appropriate personal protective equipment. This includes fire retardant clothing or a long sleeve 100% cotton shirt and trousers or coveralls, hearing protection, safety glasses and goggles, hard hat, and steel-toed shoes. If you did not bring personal protective equipment with you, your Q-Chem designated site representative will provide you with the appropriate gear. Other supplemental equipment for gas collection areas may be required in certain locations. Your Q-Chem designated site representative will inform you if this is the case. To know what personal protective equipment is required in different areas of the facility, look for posted signage or ask your Q-Chem designated site representative. In keeping with the safety culture at Q-Chem, several general safety rules must be followed. Due to its nature, smoking is an activity that must be controlled. Smoking is only allowed in designated areas, and single-action lighters and strike-anywhere matches are strictly prohibited. In the event of an emergency alarm, cigarettes should be extinguished immediately. When driving a vehicle in our facility, certain rules apply. Speed limits and all traffic signs must be observed. The maximum speed limit is 30 kilometers per hour on plant roads unless otherwise posted. Pedestrians, bicycles, and emergency equipment always have the right-of-way. All persons in a vehicle must wear a seatbelt. To drive within process areas, you must obtain a permit from operations personnel. Park vehicles only in designated areas and pay attention to signage indicating if it's a back-in parking space. If you must leave a vehicle unattended in a process area, shift to the lowest gear or park, set the parking brake, and turn off the ignition, leaving the keys in the ignition. Our facility also has a Circle for Safety program which requires you to walk around the vehicle and survey for objects that may be backed into or run over. Use, possession, distribution, purchase, or sale of alcohol or any controlled substance on facility property is strictly prohibited. Any person appearing to be under the influence of alcohol or drugs will be immediately removed from the facility. Firearms are strictly prohibited on facility property. All electronic devices must be intrinsically safe. Use of any electronic device must be approved by your Q-Chem designated site representative. Items such as cell phones and pagers should remain off except when in administrative areas. If necessary, obtain proper permits from operations personnel for use of such devices. For clarification of safety guidelines or procedures, ask your Q-Chem designated site representative. Safety comes first at our facility. It is imperative to stay alert while visiting our facility. Report any potential hazards and/or incidents that you see to your Q-Chem designated site representative. All reports will be investigated. To report an emergency, call 555. Be sure to identify yourself, briefly describe the nature of the incident, and give the location of the incident and wind direction. Remain on the line until the information has been confirmed. In case of an actual emergency at our facility, an alarm will sound. The emergency alarm warns of any danger, including gas release, chemical release, or fire. When you hear this alarm, you should follow the instructions given by your Q-Chem designated site representative. If you are driving, pull to the side of the road, shut off the engine, and wait for your escort for further instructions to be provided by the facility alarm system. Each alarm will be followed by a public address announcement letting you know what actions to take. Only emergency response personnel are to respond to the scene of an emergency. All non-essential personnel are to evacuate crosswind, then upwind to the nearest safety rally point if you are in an area that may be affected by the emergency. Wind direction may be determined by observing one of the many windsocks in the complex and by following your Q-Chem designated site representative. You are to remain at the assembly point until otherwise directed. An all-clear alarm will be sounded once the emergency is ended. The all-clear alarm is a Westminster signal that sounds like this. Personnel and visitors may resume their activities